Hi everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I am here to help you establish and maintain a consistent home practice routine. Hopefully all of you are working with a Speak Out provider. That is a speech language pathologist who has been trained in our program. We want you all working one-on-one with a speech pathologist. And then I am here to help you with your home practice. To find a Speak Out provider in your area, please visit our website, parkinsonvoiceproject.org. On the home page, if you scroll down to the bottom, it will say find a Speak Out provider. So go ahead there to find a therapist who is actively providing the program. Let's all take a sip of water before we get started. Today we're going to be working through lesson 4 in the Speak Out workbook. First, we're going to start with our warm-up. We need to warm up our voices. Think of your voice like an instrument. You need to warm it up. Somebody who plays an instrument in the symphony would never perform without warming up those strings or warming up their instrument, and that's what you need to do. You might even have to warm it up several times during the day. Let's go ahead and connect all these sounds and speak out. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Every syllable with intent. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Your voice is flying forward over your computer or your iPad. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Very good. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Did you notice how I had to take a breath in there? That's okay. Don't think about the breathing, but if you start to run out of air, you feel like the sound is going to the back of your throat instead of forward, just take a quick breath. Keep the focus on projecting your voice forward. Let's do one more. May, me, my, mo, moo. Very good. Let's all grab our cups of water or glasses of water with intent, and as you bring it to your mouth, be purposeful. Think about swallowing with intent. When you use intent, when you focus, when you concentrate, when you're purposeful and deliberate, you are activating a part of the brain that is not as dependent on dopamine. And that's so important because by the time somebody with Parkinson's has any symptoms of Parkinson's, they've already lost how much of their dopamine producing cells? What's the number? Say it with intent. About 80%. 80% of the dopamine producing cells have died or become impaired by the time somebody with Parkinson's has any symptoms. So we are activating the intentional motor system that is not as dependent on dopamine, and that's why it works. That's why people with Parkinson's can make great improvement in their speech. They need to speak with intent, but we have to strengthen the muscles because they become weak from not using them to their full capacity. And so we do the exercises to strengthen the muscles so that you can physically speak with intent. Let's move on to speak out exercise number 2, the ahs. Deliberately open your mouth wide and project that ah forward. Ready? Ah. Let's do it again. Try to keep it steady. Don't let it trail off. Let's do it again. We're working hard. Let's do it again. One more time. Well, let's do it 2 more times. Let's do a shorter one now. And again. Very good. Let's all take a sip of water with intent. We're doing everything with intent. Put little reminders around your home. Intent. Walk with intent. Write with intent. Everything with intent. We're moving on to the glides. Project a steady ah forward and then slowly glide up. Here we go. Good job. Let's do it again. Even though you're gliding up and down, the sound is always in front of you, always flying over your computer. Let's do it again. On the way down, make sure to keep that mouth open. When I am going down, I deliberately have to open it more. I feel like it's starting to close, and we want to be confident the whole time. All right, mouth open except when you stop. Then you'll close your mouth and relax, and then do the lower glide. Let's do it again. All right, let's take a sip of water and then we'll move on to the counting. I'm very proud of you for doing your exercises today. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Don't let it trail off. Let's count from 1 to 8. We're going to connect the numbers. We're not going to stop, but if you do need to take a breath, just take it. I would much rather you take a quick breath than try to squeeze those numbers out on one breath, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're coordinating the breathing, being able to talk and take those quick breaths when we need to. That's something that is also affected by dopamine. So it's hard. So let's do this again. 1 to 8, then 9 to 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good job. All right, go ahead and take a sip of water. When I'm looking to the side, I am pulling up my reading material. I have 2 different screens. I want to make sure I have this right. Okay. All right, we are going to move on to the reading. Here we go. So we're working out of the Speak Out workbook. If you are working with a Speak Out provider, we provide a workbook to you. We don't charge for them. We use the pay it forward system. So if you're in the US, we will ship you a Speak Out workbook, a physical one, and you will also have access to the e-library. If you are outside of the US, unfortunately, we can't ship the workbook to you, but you also have access to the e-library, and we don't charge for these. We just ask people to make a donation. So lesson 4, we're going to read the poem Trees. I bet all of you remember this. Make sure to exaggerate the highlighted words. Let's go ahead and start. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray. A tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. Did you find it difficult to read at that speed and to control your voice, not to let it rush or anything? This is what you're working on. When you're doing your practicing, you're trying to coordinate and control your speech, not let Parkinson's do it. So I want you to try it again. And the key is to think about speaking out. Okay, don't think about slowing down or anything like that. Just tell yourself, I have to speak out, okay, and stretch out those vowels. One moment. All right, let's try it again. Ready? I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast. Every word with intent. A tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray. A tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. Very good. Take a sip of water, and then we're going to move on to the cognitive exercise. Now we're going to make you think a little bit, and make sure when you answer that you answer with intent. And you can either answer, just for example, where is the White House? You can just say Washington, D.C. Or to make it a little bit more challenging, answer in a complete sentence. The White House is in Washington, D.C. Okay? So when you do the cognitive, it should be a little bit challenging, but not frustrating. So you decide, are you either going to name just the place with intent, or are you going to name the, say it in a full sentence? All right, so I'm going to show you full screen here. Let's read the question together, and then you answer it. Ready? Where is the White House? Next, where is Big Ben? Next, where is the Eiffel Tower? Again, you will either say Paris, France, with intent, or you will say the Eiffel Tower is in Paris, France. Okay, you decide. Next, where is Disney World? Read the question with me, then answer it. Ready? Where is the Taj Mahal? Next, where is Mount Rushmore? Speak with intent. Where are the Rockies? Read it with me. Where is Niagara Falls? Next, where is the Grand Canyon? Next, where are the pyramids? Next, where is the Great Wall? Next, where is the Statue of Liberty? Next, where is the Sistine Chapel? Are you using your best voice? Every word with intent. Ready? Let's read this together. Where is Buckingham Palace? Next, where is Machu Picchu? Every word with intent. Ready? Where is Times Square? Next, where is the Vatican? Next, where is Mount Fuji? And the last one, read this with a lot of intent. Ready? Where is Parkinson Voice Project? We are located in Richardson, Texas, but we treat people all throughout Texas with our online therapy, and we train speech language pathologists everywhere. Let's all get a sip of water. Then we're going to do Dr. Boone's words and then the bonus reading. We are working with intent on a scale of 1 to 10. I hope that you are at an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lots of effort when you do these exercises, just like when you do your physical exercise, you want to have lots of effort, high energy. All right, Dr. Boone's words, every syllable with intent. We want to be very precise in our articulation. Ready? Gu la gang ga ga. Gu la gang ga ga. The next one. Ku ka man gu ka. Ku ka man gu ka. Ready? Gangla, gangla. And the last one, real clear. Kukla, kukla. If you need a sip of water, go ahead and get it. We're going to move on to the bonus reading. We're going to read the lyrics to the song, Make New Friends. This is in the Speak Out workbook. Okay, we're going to exaggerate the highlighted words. That forces you to use intent. So we're doing two things here. We're strengthening the muscles. We're making the speech coordinated. We're gaining control over it. But we're also learning how to use intent, which is why we highlight some words. It forces you to say it in a different way. Forces you to think about it. Here we go, all right? Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I will be your friend. A fire burns bright, it warms the heart. We've been friends from the very start. You have one hand and I have the other. Put them together and we have each other. Silver is precious, gold is too. I am precious and so are you. You help me and I'll help you. Together we will see it through. Let's do that one again. Together we will see it through. Ready? The sky is blue. The earth is green. I can help to keep it clean. Across the land and across the sea, friends forever we will always be. So we kept a rhythm in there. Let's do it again, just like that. All right? We're keeping the rhythm. Ready? Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I will be your friend. A fire burns bright, it warms the heart. We've been friends from the very start. Let's do it again. We're going to do it with more intent. Okay, I really like when you take the bonus reading and you read it, then you read it again, then you read it again, each time trying to make it better. Ready? Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I will be your friend. Okay, keep going. Ready? A fire burns bright, it warms the heart. We've been friends from the very start. So, did you notice on that one I really exaggerated the T's at the end? Let's do it that way. Just say bright with me. Ready? Bright. Now say heart. Heart. Again. Heart. And the last one, start. Ready? Start. Again. Start. All right, let's do that and exaggerate the ending. Start at the top. A fire burns bright. It warms the heart. We've been friends from the very start. Let's do it again. One more time and then we're done. Ready? Exaggerate the T's at the end. Ready? A fire burns bright. It warms the heart. We've been friends from the very start. Nice job. Very good. The way that I was doing the bonus reading, that's called deliberate practice. And it's a very key concept when you're working with individuals who have a motor speech disorder. That's what the speech disorder with Parkinson's is called, a motor speech disorder. Okay, the coordination of the motor movements is off. So we use deliberate practice. It means you read it one way, you try to read it again, you try to do it in different ways, trying to exaggerate, the endings of the words or the highlighted words, and you just do it over and over, very repetitive, but in different ways. So that is how you should be practicing at home, especially if you are struggling with conversation. You need to spend a lot of time on the reading, even more than we do during these sessions. So download the reading material and practice, practice, practice. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.